you down.
Thing that I get a lot in my DMs is goalies asking for like this one piece of advice, this one thing that I can say, or like, hey, can you watch my game and tell me like what's one thing? And this is probably something that you've come across as well, but I don't know why there's this oversimplification of like goaltending, or this belief that there's only one thing that's going to change everything. And I don't know if that's something you see when you're working with way more goalies in person than I do. Is that something common, or is that
I don't get that question ever, to be honest. Never. You're like, what you do is different because the guys that you see are like, well, you don't see them, it's all remote.
Yeah.
But you kind of have a broader, where all my guys are local, they come to me. Sure. So I see them multiple times a week or like multiple times a month. So I pretty much know their game like inside and out. But I also challenge all of them to know their own game better than I know it.
Yeah.
So the first question I ask every time they come in is like, what do you guys want to work on?
Yeah.
What do you need to do today to leave this room feeling better so that if you go play tomorrow, you have more confidence? Now, they'll tell me, and sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I agree with you. And sometimes I'll be like, listen, we don't need to work on that. Trust me, we'll do this. But I don't get that question. What's that one thing that I have to do better? Because they've heard it from me so many times that it's a complete package, right? And it's a package. And to be 100% honest, like the stuff that makes you successful is the boring shit.
Yeah.
Like it's the most boring stuff. But that's the stuff that gets you paid. Like when we're 7 years old, we all got the same dream. We want to make bank.
Yeah.
Like we want to sign the deal.
Yeah.
We're going to get drafted. We're going to play in the NHL. I'm going to be rich, famous. All the girls are going to want me. It's going to be a fantastic life. I'm going to show up in parties and Porsches. But to get paid, make the bank, you got to do the boring stuff.
Yeah.
And kids don't want to hear that.
No.
They want, like you're right, that one hack. Oh, if I get my skate blades contoured, I'm going to be 10% faster. Dude, that doesn't work.
Well, no, you're not.
No, you're not. You're not. You're just not. That's called physical skill. Like.
Yeah. And I think and I hate to say this, because I starting to sound old, it's that like instant gratification culture. But as you go on YouTube, it's always like, hey, this hack, and everyone like clickbaits you into watching.
We're gonna clickbait the shit.
Oh, 100% we are, because views and clicks are the currency. But you have to understand that there is no one thing. Also, if you're watching a video and you learn something, that's not a hack. That's just called learning. But like, I just get it so often. I get really frustrated because I just say work hard, have fun.
Yeah.
Or like I get questions like, how do I get recruited? Would be better than everyone else? Like that's the answer. Or like, how do I get to college? Like how do I do that? Play well, play high level, play junior, do well in junior. That's it. Yeah. But no, everyone thinks that it's like, oh, if I just have my spine at 45 degrees and like this oversimplification. And for me, I get frustrated because it takes away from the basic stuff that works and the hard work that goes into making a successful goalie. Like if you think that you're just one hack or one tip away from making the NHL, then well, one, you're not, but two, all those guys that play high level junior, college, like AAA, everything, they work so hard. And so it discredits that work that they put in and the work that their goalie coaches put in. So I just I get so mad when I see that, and it's every day in my Instagram.
But think about how irresponsible it would be for a kid to message you and say, hey, I need that one goalie hack, or I need that one thing that's going to make me get to the NCAA or get to the NHL. And then you as a goalie coach, give me $50.
Yeah.
Give me 3 videos and I'll tell you exactly what that one thing is. The kid does it. You watch his videos. You're like, all you got to do is you got to be a better T-pusher. Right? Now, all that kid does for the next 6 to 8 months is work on his T-push. And all the rest of his game that he's neglected now gets worse. Right? There is no one thing.
No.
It's a complete package. You have to have all of it.
Yeah.
So, like, what the kids have to understand is there is no pill. There is no one drill.
There's no shortcut.
There is no one skill that's going to get you to the next level.
No.
It's the entire package that you bring to the ice.
Yeah.
And you can't neglect your strengths. You can't neglect your weaknesses. If you have a weakness in your game, say shuffling is a weakness. If we only worked on skating, we would have lost your instincts.
Yeah.
Your ability to read the play. You have to do them both. You have to bring them all up together. And that is what these kids, and I say these kids, I mean, they're like the 15, 16, 17, they're like young
Yeah.
adults. That's what they're missing, is that you have to elevate every part of your game to get to those levels.
Yeah.